Okay, so we're sitting at 11:03. I'm going to do another 2 minutes and then I will begin. Okay, great. So let's start. Everyone, thank you very much for joining us today, where I will be presenting the Zecurion DLP solution, and just give you a little bit more information of who they are, what they do, and what the benefits are going to be for your business and for your clients. So if we look at Zecurion, they were established in 2001 as a security company or as a cybersecurity company focused primarily on internal security, with offices both in Moscow as well as New York, and over 10,000 customers ranging from the small business all the way through to enterprise level on all continents. The solution has been featured in Gartner, IDC, Forrester, as well as Market and Markets, and the product has received numerous awards. Just a quick run through on those awards. We have SC Magazine, 5 out of 5 rating with a recommended status. We have Softshell Vendor Award, Bronze. We have Golden Bridge Awards. It's appeared twice in Network Products Guide, both in hot companies and organizations, as well as best products and services. The Zecurion solution has also appeared in Info Security Products Guide, in Tomorrow's Technology Today, as well as winning Product of the Year in Russia, both in 2007 as well as 2008. They have a couple of clients. I'm not going to try and pronounce those names because primarily those are either Russian or French clients. But there's a list at the bottom there for you to have a look at. So let's take a look at DLP and what is DLP in a nutshell. So essentially, DLP, or data leak or data loss prevention, is a solution that prevents your internal users, your staff or executives, from sending out corporate sensitive information or intellectual property, whether it's accidental or maliciously, outside of the corporate network. So if we have a look at your SME or your small business owners, having a look at the major concerns for a small business owner would primarily be loss of clients and revenue, exposure of company sensitive data or IP, malicious behavior and activity of network users, and profits and losses. So the reason you need Zecurion for you and your clients would be to know where your company's confidential data is being stored, where it's being sent, and who's accessing it. Most companies will generally have a plan to stop external threats from coming into the internal network. However, you also need to be protected from internal threat, accidental disclosure of sensitive information by your employees and or your partners. Avoid the liability and negative exposure, fines and lost revenue associated with data breaches. Monitor your organization for inappropriate employee conduct, and maintain forensic data for security events as evidence, proactively prevent the misuse of data at endpoints, both on and off the corporate network, and especially in our current climate with COVID rampant, where people are working from home and this is becoming the new norm. This is great where your customers can know what is happening with their data and be in control of their data, whether that user is remote or working in office. And also be prepared for your next audit and maintain compliance with complex regulations. So when you're looking at the key features of Zecurion, you have control of every possible leakage channel. So a lot of DLPs are primarily covering email or web-based traffic, where that traffic is going through approved channels. But what about the unapproved channels? So what about where people are using personal email addresses, or where they're using messengers, or even plain and simply printing data to get that outside of the corporate network? With Zecurion, you're able to control absolutely every channel or every possible channel and prevent 99.9% of all leakages. You're able to create single policies across all channels. This is a very nice feature where instead of having to go and create a policy per channel, you're able to create a policy and then select which channels you're wanting to protect with that policy. The ability to extract and analyze file content from the Zecurion dashboard, which is also another nice feature. So you don't need to have physical access to that device once Zecurion is loaded. You're able to analyze that content directly from the channel and see what is happening. You have a single web console, which is customizable or has a customizable dashboard, as well as responsive design, so that you're able to operate that on a tablet device and create policies as well as view the reports. You're also able to fully archive all events for investigation as well as retrospective analysis. You have powerful reports with easy drill down capability, so that you're able to access all that data that is sitting there. Flexible deployment with over 13 different deployment options, as well as integration into systems such as Titus, SIM, and REST API. Just having a look at your archiving, one of the very nice features is being able to retroactively apply a policy to archive data. So there's a saying that you don't know what you don't know. And essentially, let's say after 3 months of having Zecurion on your premise, you figure you should have been monitoring something that you haven't been monitoring. You're able to create that policy. Not only is that going to bring to light any breaches of that policy in the future, but it's also going to retroactively go across the archive and bring to light where that policy may have triggered in the past. All files and events are stored in a single database. You have nice graphical reports, customizable dashboard, as well as pre-installed reports. One of the very nice features of Zecurion that is typically not included in a DLP solution, but comes standard with Zecurion, is user behavior analytics. And what user behavior analytics does is, instead of looking for specific breach events and specific policies that have been breached, user behavior analytics is watching your users and how they're behaving on the network. So everyone will have a pattern from the times that they're logging in to the documents that they're using on your network, to even locations where they're logging in from. And if that pattern is breached, or the behavior starts becoming abnormal, this is going to alert you that this user is either logging in from a different location or doing something that they shouldn't be doing, that they don't generally do on your network, which is a great indicator of either misbehavior or even compromised user details. Having a look at traffic control. Essentially, traffic control is having a look at all your internet channels, so email, webmail, social networks, messengers, or any other internet-based services, and monitoring what's happening on those services and letting you know what your users are doing. Also, SSL encrypted traffic, is not a concern, as this is an endpoint or sits on the endpoint. All traffic is able to be monitored. So when we're looking at the benefits of Zecurion DLP, you have a reduction in cost of investigations. You're able to identify employees' misbehavior and or misuse of your organizational resources. You're able to reveal internal fraud, financial manipulations, embezzlement, espionage, and other serious misbehavior. Prevent real financial losses, which is essentially what every single business owner is interested in. Facilitate the early risk detection and mitigation. Increase the comfort level of your senior management, knowing that their cybersecurity is in place and working for them, and protect yourself and protect your company's sensitive data and intellectual property from leaking outside of the corporate network. And obviously, lastly, be compliant with new policies that are coming into play, such as POPI and other things like that. So in closing, when we're looking at the Zecurion DLP, Zecurion is a saleable solution all the way up from a small business through to the enterprise level. Zecurion is a solution that is inexpensive, but extensive, feature-rich, and customizable in your clients to your client's specific needs and requirements. Zecurion is able to monitor every single leakage channel on your network and prevent 99.9% of all data leaks. Zecurion is a powerful DLP solution that is easy to implement and simple to maintain. And it's the most cost-effective DLP solution on the market that will not break your client's budget. And finally, Zecurion will leave your customer satisfied. So as a reseller, how will this benefit you? Well, Zecurion will provide your SME clients with real value for money DLP solution that works and fits their needs and requirements. Also, partnering up with TechWise, you will receive white glove service and support, and you can be sure that Zecurion is a quality solution trusted by over 10,000 companies worldwide. And lastly, the best part is the margins. So after this, I invite you to contact me so we can discuss pricing further, and I can show you where we can give you preferential pricing that you can take to the market. I thank you for listening, and I invite any questions. You can type them in the comments, and I can address them for you. If you want, I can also do a more of a technical demo with you at some point, and take it from there. Okay, so it looks like there are no questions from anyone. Everyone, I thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to join me, and I look forward to chatting to you later. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.